Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 5 Minutes or Less. I am Dazzling Kate. And for this episode, we're going to be focusing on a new series called Moonrise, which is a action-centered comic centered around a character named Cam, a weapon of REMUS. Okay, hopefully I said that name right. REMUS. Yeah. Anyways, now, this was an interesting find because I was like, oh, look, it's a werewolf and it's red. Looks kind of cool. I'm going to jump into it. And oh my goodness, I wasn't prepared for how well this comic was orchestrated as well as the use of colors. I've got to say, I just love how the panels were like laid out like they had a lot of action sequences that like made quick movements, and oh my goodness, I am so excited to talk about this. But anyways, the way it's set up, how this character came to be, Cam, who is a weapon used by REMUS, and he is used to help get things dealt with. And he has the use of these electric I don't know, what are they, like metal parts on his body that gives him immense pain, that forces him to transform and like back and forth between human and werewolf, because that's what he looks like, a werewolf. I could be wrong, but that's what he is. Goodness, I am excited. So it is interesting as we meet Cam, who is brought back to the agency, and we deal with all these different situations, like the doctor of his telling the higher ups, yes, this, he doesn't deserve to be treated like this. He needs to be healed properly. He needs to have space. He needs to be treated like anyone else. And they're like, no, like stop it with this bullshit. He's he's a monster. He's a weapon. That's all he will be. And they don't even refer to him as a he. It's an it. And he is mistreated a lot, and that's like something a lot of people don't really deliver well on when it comes to mistreating characters, and it's really hard to do that, and in this it worked really well. Eventually he kills one of the like workers there, a member of the REMUS team, and during this time another of his kind has snuck into the building, taking out security, making it easier for Cam to, escape. And eventually he does escape and meets with the one who helped him escape, which is another of his kind, who reveals to him that he is a prince. Now let's get to the other part that I'm really excited to talk about. Now, I loved how the art looked in this. It was beautifully made and the backgrounds were gorgeous. I love it. And I especially loved the use of colors in this. During one of the scenes in, I think it was like episode 3 or 2, episode 2 or 3, when he's escaping and the doctor's left behind, the use of color there was amazing. Like oh my goodness, it conveyed a lot of emotions, kind of building up this dramatic scene, and it worked for that scene as he was leaving everything he's known for most of his life and going into something else. And now that he's escaped with the help of another of his kind, it's I can't remember her name. I don't know. Like, okay, Anola, another of his kind, and it's amazing to see how well orchestrated these designs are. The designs are simple, they are sweet, it gets to the point, as well as the use of colors. Again, I love the use of colors in this comic. I know some people might not be amused by it, like, oh, it's just colors, like get a grip. But in this, it's used really well. You can tell it's a night, like the night tones are there when it's when the characters are outside at nighttime, you can tell that it's at nighttime. Like they're colored in that way where it looks dramatic and such. Anyways, guys, it is a good read. It's a 7.8, like 7.5 out of 10. There are some things I would point out, but they're not really anything big, just some minor things. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, and if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. And stay safe, stay cool, and stay hydrated. This is Dazzling Kate signing the hell out of here.